confused, and they might allow the people to escape. If they don't, that's their problem, but it'll at least give them a chance.
Yeah.
And Lucy has just screamed at you that there is probably going to be a HCR team on the way.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Well, there probably is.
And she
I'll
wants you
keep
to leave.
delaying my action for Ryuichi.
Well, it's on now. So, all right. So, what is the distance between me and the two that are trying to subdue the mother?
About 20 meters.
And then there's one more, right? Well, there's two more. One with a baby, and then one with Jake.
Yep. So the one opposite Jake is like opposite the fence. Like he's on the footpath. He's reached over the fence to hit Jake, and just bounced off him. And Jake's hit him with the guitar, which is now broken. The two down the street are probably the two detaining the woman are probably 15 meters down the road. The guy that was grappling the child is in that same area, and then the rest of the group is 20 to 25 meters away, and they're like they just look bewildered.
Ruchi, am I going to sour your plan by trying to take out one of these people on the mother?
Chaotic World doesn't work. You can just hold your action and do it right after I do it.
All right, that's fine. I can do that.
Yeah, so you guys, with your delayed actions, you'll be able to call them back at any time. So you'll be able to respond.
All right, then.
So you'll be able to jump in, basically, that's what I'm trying to say.
All right.
I'm going to move outside with my movement,
Yep.
And then cast a... Hold on. How far away are they from each other again?
The detaining group,
Yeah. How far away are they from the rest of the people?
20 meters, I think you said.
yeah, so I think the intervals are 5. I think it's 5 meters between that group and the flat-footed group. And the one that tried to assert himself on Jake the Muss, not his smartest idea, he's right outside the door.
Okay, I'm going to cast on Force 7 Chaotic World at the people who are detaining the woman and at the people behind them. And it's a 7-meter sphere. So it should be able to at least clip the guys that are like slack-jawed.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm happy to allow that. Can you tell me what it does?
It is an illusion spell. Specifically, creates a storm of conflicting sensations and images to confuse the senses. For each net hit on the spellcasting test, the target suffers a -1 dice pool to all tests.
Okay.
And
So for each net hit.
it affects senses and stuff too.
Okay, so like taste, touch, smell.
No, I meant like sensors. So like,
Oh, okay, sure.
it
Yeah.
affects electronic device, everything gets that penalty.
Okay. Roll it up.
And then immediately after doing that, I run inside.
Sure.
It is resisted with intuition plus logic.
Cool. So I'm going to just roll it as a group because they all have the exact same stats. So that targeted the detaining group, which is 2, the child. So you should hit 7 of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they get -2 to everything. And
Okay.
it's really confusing and freaky. And then I'm going to run back inside and scoop up the cat and start running for the exit.
The cat,
Flip the cat.
you do this and the cat, like, it runs over, it almost jumps in your arms, it almost knows what's going on.
I pick up the metal link too.
Yeah, cool. And so you put that in the pocket and the cat's like, I'm so glad to be leaving, give me 1 sec. So you pick the cat up and the cat snuggles into you and is very happy to have been picked up and taken away from this horrible underground place.
This almost makes the terror of combat for my combat paralysis nerves better. Almost.
Yeah, it soothes it a little bit because you feel the warmth of the cat and that you're doing something good and yeah. The KE as a whole, they kind of start absolutely freaking out. They're like, man, all I can smell is like snozberries and all I can taste is like burnt rubber, and what's happening to me? I can't feel my arm, and that's weird. Now I can, but I can't feel the other one. So they're having all these conflicting sensations going on, and they're really confused and out of it. So as far as effectiveness goes, it's really just the senior KE guy who's sitting on his ass. However, there's a bunch of rather pissed off looking underground residents sitting on their doorstep. And that means that, does anyone want to take actions at this point?
You should start running.
I'm going to interrupt the action at this point, and I'm going to whip out my baton and twirl it in my hands a bit and say, this is how you use a baton, and just smash the shit out of the KE officer on the ground.
Yeah, all right. I won't make you roll that because he's prone and he's just been hit with 7p, and it's from an acoustic guitar, so his ears are probably ringing, and I'm not going to make you roll. I'm going to say you hit him.
At any rate, I just like rolling a lot of dice. 7 successes should be a lot to smash his face in.
Yeah, he totally has intracranial, like a subdural hematoma now. He's in a bad way. He'll probably die, actually. So you hit him hard and fast, and Jake the Musk, cheers. Let's give these bastards a taste of their own medicine, these racist fucks. And so what will now happen is that all the Orc underground residents that are standing on their porch, they're going to grab like clubs, crowbars, any sort of melee weapon they can.
Oh shit!
One to pull out a Molotov cocktail though.
We just did a bad thing.
No, it was kind of gonna happen even if you guys ran away.
Well, then we saved a child. Although he'll probably still die.
We saved him! Yay!
Bill will probably still die.
You hear someone scream, Viva la revolution! Is that the phrase that was used in...
Yes, it was.
I'm filming all of this.
Start book it, guys. Run!
Yeah. You just sparked the revolution.
Again, no, it already was.
Find a riot. You haven't kicked it all off. But people are really tense and they're like, if one of you who is from outside is going to lead the way and hit someone, we're all going to kick it off too. Like there's probably 8 or 9 of them. They're not particularly combat orientated. They're just regular citizens, but they're going to stand their ground. They're going to object to a child and a mother being slammed down to the pavement for no good reason.
I'm going to sustain that spell so they have a fighting chance. And
sweet.
Book it, guys. Run.
Yeah, I'm going to run.
As we're running, I'm going to summon a Force 1 Spirit of Man, and just order it to start scrubbing my signal at the spot where the spell is, continuously until I stop sustaining it.
Sweet, as long as that works, I'm fine with that.
It has astral perception, so it can do that.
I'll try to be the last one out, because I still want to keep filming, but yeah, I'm going to go as well.
So you're a samurai-rigger-journalist now, is that what I'm hearing?
No.
He's a man of many talents.
Jack of all trades.
Do you have Jack of all trades?
Yes.
Oh, man.
I have shit tons of
they
rating
hate us
skills.
Because they ate us.
Let's book it.
Let's book it. So you guys can totally exit combat because the only one that was involved was Jacket and he's knocked out the one active combatant. The other 7 guys are about to get very quickly lost into a haze of, Molotov cocktails and crowbars, and bad things are going to happen TM as a result. But it's been so turned up in the underground that this is like a pressure valve, and it's needed to happen because everyone's been so tense and on edge and pissed off about KE and the rest of it. You guys book it back inside, so you're out of combat now. You've got that. You can buy hits for the spirit, can't you?
Yeah, there's no way a Force 1 Spirit's going to resist getting summoned.
Yeah, and that will happily scrub SIGs.
It's derping about, though. It's kind of dumb. It has, like, logic 1.
Okay, so it'll just take it a little while.
You tell it to
No,
scrub
it doesn't. It's fast.
only yours.
It scrubs... Well, I'm going to tell it to scrub signatures, which scrubs all the signatures in the area. It scrubs them at a rate of, like, 1 force per complex action. So by the time that... By, like, 12 seconds, it'll scrub all the signature.
Yeah, so at the very worst, like, it would have... if there was, like, 50 force or something like that, it'd be, like, 310. So it could scrub 20 force a minute.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. So if you give it the order to scrub yours and Warden signature, I'm fine with that. And it's scrub, scrub, scrub. It actually will just scrub all the signatures in the area.
That's how scrubbing works.
Because it doesn't work like that.
No, it does work like that. That's how it works. You scrub all signatures, like smear and paint.
You essentially summon. If it were to materialize, it would look like a chimney sweep with a brush, and it sings sweep, 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 like one of the Sweven dwarves.
Pretty much,
Hi ho, it's off to scrub we go, and you do that, and your techno cat nestles into you because it's quite happy, and you're still cuddling the cat. So signatures are scrubbed, but you've got to book it because you can hear in the distance, if everyone rolls perception, audio for me.
Hearing?
Yeah.
I also can hear ultrasound. So if we start hearing sensors, we're kind of screwed, guys.
So 6 successes.
Oh, whoops! I got 1 success on that.
Okay. So, 1, 3, 3, 5. Cool. So, in the distance, everybody except Jacket can hear what sounds like what might sound a lot like a pair of very small helicopters.
Holy crap! They have wasps in the underground.
It's one of those MCT Nissan Rotodrones.
Yeah.
Maybe it's what's his nuts there.
That makes a lot more sense than what I was thinking.
And you also can hear sirens as well, like police sirens. So you guys need to get out of there.
Yeah, it's time to get the hell out of here.
Yeah. So what will happen is that you guys will all go back inside if that's what you want to do. Jake the Muss will look for a crowbar or a beer bottle, or he'll pick up the baton. He'll find himself a weapon, and there will be a melee in the street. And there will be things that will start getting set on fire. So you'll have something that will start as a very small scale riot as you're trying to leave. All right. So you've gone back inside. There's like a room full of stunned partygoers, and Lucy's freaking the fuck out. And she's like, fuck. All right, here. And
We've got to get this data topside.
You got to get everyone topside. They saw smacking you from this house.
They might be coming here next. I'd find somewhere safe. Maybe one of the bolt holes you told us about.
And she's like, yeah, that's a really good idea. And she gives you a data chip. And she says, I want you to take this back up to Father Mercy for me. I don't really have time to explain. What you need to do is you need to stick over there's a pad thing. It's for the door. Go. Get out of here.
It's for the what?
And she can see Jake jump the fence and charge the KE, the group that were suffering from chaotic world, and she's
crazy bastard.
Yeah, she's holding her head in her hands he's done a lot of work, done a lot of silly things in his time, but that's still silliest.
My inspiration.
But anger's got to have an outlet sometimes, and this is just a very unhealthy one. So
she said, she told me to give the chip to who?
Father Mercy.
Father Mercy.
But she also said the chip activates the door somehow.
Okay.
But she's like, I don't have time to explain. Just go get the fuck out. And
I go down to the basement. And I look for the button.
Yep. Whoop. There's no button.
Yeah. Oh, damn it.
It's probably RFID.
Right. The door.
Wave it around.
All right. I'm using the chip to.
Just wave it around vaguely.
Yeah, I put it in my comm link and broadcast it.
Wave the chip up in the air.
While he's messing about with that, I dismiss my spell and the spirit, and I'm going to summon a 4/6 and order it to use all of its services to do whatever she says.
Nice.
So you're bequeathing it to Lucy?
Yeah, I'm bequeathing it to Lucy. It's not going to last very long, but it might keep some people alive.
It's a spirit of man, yeah?
I'm going to be summoning a spirit of man that knows heal and chaotic world.
Okay, and what are the orders that you're going to give it?
First, I'm going to try to summon it.
Yep, okay.
You get 6 dice to resist.
Yep. So you rolled 6 successes?
Yep. Okay, I bequeath all 3 of its tasks to Lucy. She can do whatever she wants with it until until sunrise.
it will just present to Lucy, and just be like, she can order it whatever.